Hello guys, welcome back to another video. And today I'm looking at this picture of Cornwall. Somewhere on the southwest, I believe. You probably know what I mean. So, this is Cornwall basically, in the country of England. And you might have seen in one of my videos that the Qvengers took over Cornwall, but they no longer do that. This time, they're not taking over Cornwall, but they have taken over 5 territories in Cornwall. So without further ado, let's begin, shall we? So, where my finger is pointing, there is a territory on this side of the map that the Qvengers have taken over. So where the red circle is, where my finger is, this is what I believe is a Land's End, some sort of attraction that the Qvengers have taken over. So this is what it looks like as well. So the Qvengers have taken over this whole place, and on the left side of the picture there is a parking slot as well. So some attraction areas. I don't think I have been there before. I might have when I was quite little. So they have like attractions. So like a tour area, I believe. A tour area. So yeah, this is where the Qvengers have taken over as a territory as well. They're using it for their ammunition supplies, food supplies, and their headquarters as well. Yeah, actually I would say they're using it as their headquarters. And down somewhere there, like below that building, is that the Qvengers, sorry I couldn't speak there, have put anti-air guns. So they can shoot down the aircrafts, well, my aircraft, my soldiers' aircrafts, basically, so that they can't get across the country. Well, even if they could, they would just have to avoid the anti-air guns. So, next territory, we are looking at Dairyland, the farm world. Now, I used to go there when I was a kid, but not anymore. So, Dairyland is a play area where the kids go to have fun. So they've taken over the whole place, and this is what I believe, that occasionally there is an event where you can just go and see the cows or whatever. I can't remember what it was all. I can't remember because I remember going there when I was a kid. So now I'm going to show you what it looks like. So we're going to go about left, somewhere over here where my finger is. So this is what Dairyland is, and this is the ball pen where the play area is, where you have like the slide and the ball pool, or where you can climb. You probably know what I mean. Like, or even if you had played in one of the play areas, just like this, but different when you were a kid. So yeah, the ball pen has been taken over as well by the Qvengers. The Qvengers are using Dairyland so they can just get free milk. So instead of them just going to the shops to get milk. So basically they're using it as their supplies. And they're also using the ball pen as their ammunition supplies in their armories. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention that the armory supplies is also at the Land's End as well. So I did forget to mention that, so I do apologise. So yeah, the Qvengers, like on foot, Qvengers soldiers just go around the park or whatever and just patrol or whatever, yeah. So yeah, that's another territory that the Qvengers have taken over. And on this map, so we've seen this as where my finger is. On the map where my finger is, where the red circle is St. Michael's Mount that the Qvengers have also taken over. So, moving on to the next slide, let's see what St. Michael's Mount looks like. So there it is. Looks like some sort of castle or something like that. And this is like some sort of island as well. Now there is a footpath going into the castle, but it depends, like if the tide is up, you know, like the sea, like the water levels, then the path will be like all covered water, and well, the Qvengers could try driving all the way to there, but they would probably make a mistake by just crashing it into the water and submerging their vehicles. Imagine that actually happened to the Qvengers. Like, me and my army would be laughing if it ever happened. We would record it and put it on You've Been Framed. So these buildings there is one of the Qvengers' houses, and they're also using this castle, St. Michael's Mount, as the headquarters as well. And for their armory, their supplies, the foods, whatever. So yeah, this is another territory that the Qvengers have taken over as well. And this is where the red circle is. This is the Holy Well of St. Madron. I think if I've said it right. And this is quite a beautiful spot to go to as well. And this is where the Qvengers have also taken over as well. So let's have a look at the pictures of what the Holy Well St. Madron looks like as well. So this is actually a really good attraction, like a really good place to visit in Cornwall, but the Qvengers have taken that. I believe that the Qvengers have put their MGs mounted on top of these. So a bit like in the Second World War with the Germans, like in France or whatever, well, across Europe, like mounted their MG42s or whatever MG they were using. And this is like one of the trenches as well. So just put it on the trench thing, the side of the trench, or the edge, whatever you call it, and then you just start shooting. So this is what the Qvengers, and also inside that, I've never been to this place before though, but the Qvengers are also using it as a bunker as well, building a bunker, putting their comms, ammunition supplies, yeah, just like I said with St. Michael's Mount, Dairyland and Land's End. And they've also got hidden anti-air guns as well, somewhere around in the trees. I've got more pictures as well to show you. So this is what it is. And they also put traps down as well. So we're going to have to watch out for the traps when we are there. So yeah. And also the Qvengers could likely ambush as well. Like hide in the trees, be in camouflage, like come out of these bunkers or whatever, and then they'll just like ambush us. Well, we've got to watch out for that shit, because otherwise, you know, it will just ruin your day. And yeah, and this is the pathway as well. So the Qvengers might be hiding in one of the trees, like probably waiting for us. Like they could put traps down as well, like I said, and yeah, so we're going to have to watch out. When we are there, we're going to have to watch out where the Qvengers are. Have our eyes peeled as well. But I don't know, like, what time shall we do this? Like, should we do this at daytime or should we do this at nighttime? I would probably, actually no, let me decide. As I'm the leader of the Marcus Hunt, yeah, let me decide on what to do for this one, for this approach. And our 5th territory, this is what I believe to be the last one, is the Khan Ancient Uni. I think this is how you say it. So EUNY. I think this is how you say it. So the ancient village. So there is the car parking, and the Qvengers have also taken out. This is where the Qvengers like park their vehicles or whatever. And the ancient village. So this is where the Qvengers are as well. And also on the left side of it is the Holy Well. So the Khan Uni Holy Well is what the Qvengers are. Now, the Holy Well looks similar to the previous territory that I showed you. So the St. Madron is what I believe. So yeah, now I'm going to show you some pics of what it actually looks like. Well, the ancient village, basically. So, this is the picture of it. Now, the Qvengers have also put anti-air guns down as well. So one there, one there, one there, and over there as well. And they're also, like, if we come at them and shoot them, they could just be like taking cover behind one of these, like, you know, rocks or whatever, like the stone. Yeah, so this is just going to be like the Second World War as well. And there's also something where you can go underground as well. So, we don't know what the Qvengers are doing on this one as well. Could they be putting a mortar strike in there? Or could there be some Qvengers hiding in there? Could they be building some sort of bunker? Well, we don't know that yet. We don't know what the Qvengers are doing exactly right now, but we know that the Qvengers have built territories as well. They've taken over some places as their territory. Oh, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, also, about the Holy Well around this area, where my finger is right now, where the trees are, is where the Holy Well is. And it actually looks similar to these as well. So to these pictures. So the Qvengers have also taken over the whole place. So guys, that's 5 territories that the Qvengers have taken over, I believe. And I'm not sure if they will be taking over more places as their territory, but we will have to find out soon. So guys, we will start our operation on clearing the Qvengers in each territory that the Qvengers have taken over. And I'm not sure what to call this operation as well, but this will be like the Second World War as well, like what we did in Yorkshire and like what we did with Peterborough. Well, I don't know about Peterborough, but Yorkshire we did was more like a Second World War thing, but we're in the Fourth World War, as we all know that. So this is really going to be part of the Fourth World War. This is going to be real history of what we do to the Qvengers. A bit like the Allies in the Second World War, what they did to the Axis was quite interesting. Like, you just can't imagine what really happened in the Second World War. Like, if you were there, you couldn't imagine, like, what really happened there. So, yeah. So, this operation will probably start by Monday, next Monday. And I will be on my way to Cornwall on Sunday to go and meet my men there. And we don't know where to have our headquarters there, like what we did with Peterborough when we had the aerodrome place. So yeah, so we'll decide where to have the headquarters, and we'll make sure this operation ends by Friday as well, because after the operation is over by Friday, so on a Friday morning, so me and my soldiers will head back home after our operation against the Qvengers in Cornwall. But yeah, oh, Discord, why does that come up on my screen? It's just random. So yeah, but like I said, the Qvengers haven't taken over Cornwall, but they've taken over 5 territories in Cornwall. Alright? So, be prepared for this operation, starting Monday as well. So me and my men, like I said, will meet up on Sunday. We're going to discuss our plan on how we are going to clear out the Qvengers, how we're going to get into the battle or whatever in each territory the Qvengers have taken over, and we'll win this operation. So, anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. A like is appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. So have a great day and night. Peace out.